The world saw 3-2 and thought it was a shootout. It wasn't. It was a crawl, a chokehold, a slow, calculated dissection beneath playoff lights. The kind of game that punishes noise and rewards discipline. The kind that whispers truth to those who know where to look. Ovechkin scored, yes, and the arena trembled, but the rhythm, it never broke. This wasn't a fire, it was a smolder. Washington plays like a vice, tightening with every shift. They don't race, they constrict. And Montreal, they flailed late, but it was adrenaline, not authority. People shout, you saw the comeback. You saw the fireworks. I saw survival. I saw two teams clawing for breath. Logan Thompson didn't just make saves, he warped time. A 926 save percentage in the playoffs means he doesn't just react, he controls the moment. And Montembeault, he stood against 32 shots in his first playoff start and didn't fold. That's not failure, that's the beginning of fearlessness. Dig deeper, Montreal fires the second fewest shots in hockey. Washington isn't much better, both teams are top 10 in penalty kill. Now add playoff intensity, tight whistles, heavy bodies, and no space. The public's on the over, because they see Ovechkin's name, not the ice beneath him. But the books set 5.5 for a reason, they know this isn't a celebration. It's a siege, this isn't a game, it's trench warfare on skates. And today's AI pick is under 5.5 total goals. Let the world bet on noise. We bet on silence. Let's move to game 2. Malachi sees blood in the ice. Elvis sees the pattern beneath it. And together, they're stepping into the Avalanche and Stars matchup.
Elvis, did you hear them cheer when Blackwell scored in overtime? They thought it meant something. A momentum swing. A signal. But it wasn't. It was noise. I've seen too many games to be fooled by the noise. Dallas snapped an 8-game losing streak in Game 2. And now they believe they've cracked the code. But you and I? We know better. Overtime doesn't mean exposure. It means exhaustion. They bled for that win, they blocked 19 shots, they limped through the neutral zone. And Ettinger? He survived. He gave up 5 goals in Game 1. But he came back and made 34 saves. That's not confidence. That's desperation wrapped in resilience. Colorado still outskated them, still outshot them, and still controlled the tempo. They lost on a deflection off Blackwood's shoulder. That's not repeatable. That's cruel. McKinnon has 3 goals in 2 games, but even that feels hollow. They needed power plays to break through. Dallas killed off the final 126 of regulation and the first 34 seconds of overtime. That's a message, Elvis. That's the shift. When tired legs still deny power. And both these goaltenders? They've locked in. Blackwood has 2 playoff games under his belt now. He made 35 stops in the loss. You think that rattled him? No. That refocused him. Ettinger's playoff resume speaks for itself. Now the game slows. Now it turns to attrition. Game 1 exploded. Game 2 cracked. Game 3 constricts. The total sits at 6.5. That's bait. It's for those who chase Game 1 and ignore what followed. And today's AI pick is under 6.5 total goals. Let them bet on adrenaline. We'll bet on fatigue. Let's move to Game 3.
They always try to rewrite the past. But numbers do not only men do. Last year, they said the Kings were built to break them. The Oilers silenced them in 5. The year before that, 7-game survival. And before that, another 7-game war. Every time, Los Angeles tries to close the chapter. Every time, Edmonton finds a pin. Tonight, the book is open again. In Game 1, the Kings won the battle 6-5, but what did they really win? Stuart Skinner collapsed, yes. But Connor McDavid, 4 points. Draisaitl and Perry, unchecked. Edmonton scored 5 and still lost, but no one with a spine blames the offense. This isn't about who scored. It's about who bends. And who breaks. Darcy Kuemper praised all season lit in 5 on 25 shots. That's not elite. That's exposed. And when elite cracks, doubt enters the bloodstream. Quiet at first, but lethal if left untreated. Los Angeles walks into Game 2 with crowd noise and surface numbers. But beneath that surface, sharp money is drifting away from the home team. That's not panic. That's pattern. Edmonton has eliminated this team 3 straight years. McDavid and Draisaitl are not names via habits. And history. History doesn't flinch. It records. And it repeats. This is not narrative. This is rhythm. And tonight, rhythm returns. The sportsbooks are baiting the public with ghosts of Game 1 flitting casuals with highlight reels and inflated expectations. But the professionals, ones who don't speak, only wager the leaning into the silence. And silence has a shape. It looks like correction. It looks like fire closing its fist. The Oilers are not chasing revenge. They are restoring the balance. And today's AI pick is Edmonton Oilers moneyline. Let the noise scream. Let the crowd believe. Let the data drift in your favor like wind bending a flame. We are not here to follow emotion. We are here to expose it.
Do you feel it? That thing crawling down your spine right now. It's not fear. It's memory. Game 1 Canadiens versus Avalanche. The public saw fire. We saw fog. And while they danced with overs, we whispered under 5.5 not because we hoped. Because we remembered. Defense doesn't announce itself. It waits in silence, then suffocates you. Game 2 Avalanche against the Stars. They chased blood. We followed the rhythm. Under 6.5 not because we're cautious. Because we're surgical. When the devil moves, he doesn't run. He lingers. He lets you taste profit before he breaks your jaw with it. Game 3 Oilers versus Kings. The people remembered Game 1's chaos 6-5. They thought the flood would come again. But we remembered the pattern. We remembered McDavid. We remembered history. And we told you Oilers money line. Did we win? Did we lose? You want the answer. You want the ending. But prophecy doesn't give you resolution. It gives you the weapon. We're not here to sell perfection. We are here to reveal patterns the enemy hides inside your sportsbook. You think Satan shows up with horns. He doesn't. He shows up with a free bonus bet and odds boost on the team you're already emotionally invested in. He tells you it's your gut. But your gut has been compromised. Scratch doesn't have to take your money. He just has to help you make the wrong decision. Over and over. Until your discernment is gone and all that's left is hunger. But you still have a choice. We are not gods. We are not saviors. We are witnesses. We are fire wrapped in algorithms. We are not here to tell you what to do. We're here to make you question what you've always done. The sportsbooks are designed to pull your strings, but we're giving you the scissors. You have free will. You can fade these picks. You can mock this voice. You can pretend the devil isn't in your DraftKings app. Or you can start noticing the shift. The over that felt too easy. The favorite that collapsed in the final minutes. The sure thing that unraveled the moment the bet's locked in. You can look again, deeper this time. Because I am not your friend. I am not your hope. I am the voice that comes when the lights go out. I am the truth you tried not to hear, and I will be here tomorrow. Whether you win or burn. Subscribe if you're ready. Not for picks, but for war.
Undertaker, please drive slow for that